I forgot to put it on the last video, but when we went over the colleges, who founded them, and the presidents of the woke colleges, I wanted to put this montage of these people telling you what degrees they're getting from these colleges.
My name is Jacob, and my concentration is environmental science and sustainable business.
Hi, my name is Lex, and my concentration is the performance of self.
Hi, I'm Gabrielle. My concentration is creative direction, production, and narrative through the arts, performance, and written work.
Hi, my name is Karina Gomez, and my concentration is in journalism and Latin American studies, with an emphasis in human rights, collective memory, and political violence.
Hi, my name is Stephanie Reed, and I studied the sociology of environmental communication.
Hi, my name is Reed, and I study music business and gender studies.
Hi, my name is Dominique, and I studied care politics with a minor in disability studies.
My name is Elliot Wright, and my concentration is art as a social mechanism.
Hi, I'm Georgia, and my concentration is dramatic writing and theatrical adaptation.
My name is Noah Loyacano, and my concentration is equilibrium or negotiated paradox.
Hi, my name is Sophie Lopez, and my concentration is titled Queering and Decolonizing Theater Practice. Hi, my name is Maya, and my concentration is journalism, post-colonial studies, and psychoanalysis.
Hi, I'm Eloise. I'm graduating with a concentration in philosophy of science and theater.
Hi, my name is Juliana. My concentration is international business and fashion through sustainable development. Yay!
Keep in mind, these people paid hundreds of thousands of dollars to get these diplomas.
Hi, my name is Nikki. I'm studying Latin American women and visual culture.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Melanie. I'm studying the unseen body and creative spaces, erasure and exposure of the queer.
Yeah! Hey, I'm Nina, and I studied the arts, education, and social justice. Yeah!
I'm Joyce. I studied decolonial intimacies, indigenous politics of resistance.
Yeah!
I'm Victoria, and I studied remembering or forgetting, navigating international conflict through collective memory.
Yeah!
Hi, I'm Khan, and I study monstrosity, the subaltern praxis. Should I say I created it?
Yeah!
Hi, I'm Nunyala. I'm studying living artfully, art and ritual therapy and pathways of decoloniality.
Yeah!
I'm Naomi, and I'm studying Black political economy.
Yeah! I'm Natalie, and I'm studying fashion history and gender studies. Yeah!
These people are actually, how brainwashed can you be to actually be proud of basket weaving and gender studies degrees? Direct descendants. Who tells the black people, don't go to Florida, they're going to lynch you up? They're pulling black people right out of their houses and just shooting them in the head or right on their front lawn. Who's telling them that? Oh, the NAACP. Who's the president and CEO right now? Who runs that thing? Oh, Edward I, Henry III, bunch of Magna Carta signers, and again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the 7 kings. Look at this. He's Henry VIII, Elizabeth I, Mary Stuart. They're all cousins if they don't have a direct, John Hancock. All these people, they just got. This is ridiculous. And who talks crap on Trump and goes to Kamala Harris rallies and talks good about her? Oh, Beyonce. Remember Beyonce, the singer? Who's she related to? Oh, okay. Henry III, and then what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the 7 kings. Wow. And who else talks crap about Trump and talks good about Kamala? Oh, Taylor Swift. Let's see what she has. Oh, jeez. 1, 2, 3 of the 7 kings and a couple Magna Carta signers, or 1 Magna Carta signers. But like I said, the rest, they're all cousins and stuff. You got the same, look at this. This is, yes, Grant, a president. Here's another president. It's like they're all related with the same royal bloodline, you know what I mean? And who else talked crap? Actually moved out of the country because Trump is such an evil, evil man. Ellen DeGeneres, the comedian, remember? Okay, let's see what she got. Edward I, Henry III, bunch of Magna Carta signers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the 7 kings. Now, I showed you the presidents, the secretaries of states, the governors, all the people in government, the first ladies. I showed you the news people that give us our news, the radio station that gives us our radio, the CIA people that run the CIA, the people who run the colleges, the people who run everything that you think about, that makes you think stuff. Yeah, they're giving you that stuff, okay? TV, movies. Who's the gatekeeper for like 50 years when it comes to being the gatekeeper to Hollywood and TV and whatever movies? Johnny Carson. Let's see who he is. What's his? Oh, look at all these Magna Carta signers. Oh, and he's got Henry III, right? And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the 7 kings. And what are these people? What are these actors they wanted over the years? What have they given us? Well, they gave us Anthony Perkins. Remember, he was in that movie called Psycho, where he was a cross-dresser who cross-dressed to be, he wasn't really a cross-dresser per se, but he dressed in women's clothes pretending to be his mother, okay? So that's like a crazy cross-dresser. And killed people. Who gave us that movie? Who starred in it? This was his first big break. After this movie, Anthony Perkins became an overnight star. Scroll down now. It doesn't show that he's royal on this site. Of course, if you go on the other sites, you can plainly see it. But look who he's related to. Let's see here. Governor, signer of the Declaration of Independence. Here's Webster. Here's the guy who did the dictionary. We just went over him. Governor. Governor, signer of the Declaration of Independence, signer of the U.S. Constitution, governor, signer of the Declaration of Independence. He invented the Dewey Decimal System. Come on, man. This is crazy. Founder of General Mills and a governor. Governor, U.S. Secretary of State. Governor. Come on, man. Are you for real? This guy's got to be royal as heck. He's related to, look, governor, president of Baldwin College, governor, the Wright brothers, president. Come on, he's related to the entire government, man. Look, the Morgan family, Grant, the president, governor. Come on, man. This guy is royal, okay? So I'm going to go on to, here's John Kerry. So Anthony Perkins in the 60s gave us the first cross-dressing thing, but the movies back then were about crazy nutjob cross-dressers. Then what did they want us to think after? First of all, let's see Anthony Perkins. He isn't royal according to this site. He is royal, though. But how many times is he related to George Bush, W. Bush? He's related to him 2 different ways. How many different ways I'm only related to someone one way, He's related to George Bush 2 different ways. How about the other, and keep in mind, George Bush was a CIA director and a president and a vice president and everything else. Same with this guy, Calvin Coolidge, 30th U.S. president. He's related to this guy 4 different ways. He's a 9th cousin, 10th cousin, 11th cousin, etc., etc. How about Grace Coolidge? 2 different ways he's related to Grace Coolidge. How about Gerald Ford, another president? 3 different ways to Gerald Ford. Okay, well, how about FDR? How many? 5. No, wait, how many? 6 different ways he's related to FDR. Oh, that's weird. How about the wives? How about Nancy Reagan? 4 different ways to Nancy Reagan he's related. How about the 5th director of CIA, Alan Dulles? So twice he's related to him 2 different ways. That all makes sense. And how many ways is he related to Secretary of State here, William Rufus Day? 2 different ways. And how about the Secretary of Health and Human Services, Dr. Tom Perry? 2 different ways he's related to him. 2 different ways. Oh, okay. Well, how about the Secretary of State? 2 different ways he's related to him. Okay, so Anthony Perkins, he's definitely. And how about to the president of Harvard College? University. 4 different ways he's related to him. Wow, what a coincidence. Okay. How about next after that? After that, we went into the 70s, right? We had the gay and trans show called Three's Company, where Jack Ripper pretended to be gay so he can have 2 female roommates. Is he royal? I don't think he is. Of course he's royal. King Edward I, Henry III, bunch of Magna Carta signers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the 7 kings. And who else was on that show? Remember, sooner or later they got Don Knotts on there, who gave us Andy Griffith. Andy Griffith's royal too. Let's see if Don Knotts is royal. See, it doesn't say that he's royal, right? But look, he's Joseph Smith, James Smith, the founder of Mormon Church. He's related to him. Eli Whitney, Oliver Wendell Holmes, USS Grant. All these people are total royals, man. 8th Prime Minister of Canada. Here's Hinckley. He's a University of Chicago founder. Post serials. U.S. Supreme Court Justice. Governor. Okay, this guy isn't he's not a, look at this, governor, first lady, Chevy Chase, the Post family. Come on, man. This guy's so royal, it's unreal, man. Lizzie Doden, U.S. Vice President, Governor. Alec Baldwin, Amelia Earhart, the Morgan family, Alan Dulles, John Dulles, James Spader, all these people. Come on, man. It's like they post and click, or whatever they call it, they just pull it. Every list, it's the same. Dick Clark, Jeffrey Dahmer, it's all the same. FDR, it's all the same people. John Hinckley, Shirley Temple, all the same people. George Bush. Come on, man. All right, I'm going on. So that was in the 70s. They had the Three's Company. Now they're just making fun of them. You know what I mean? It's funny, to be gay or trans. And now they're bringing in the trans. It's all. But what happens after that? What's next? Oh, then there was Tootsie. Remember Tootsie? The guy dressed up again to whatever, to get a job. He was an actor and he wanted to get a job, and this was the actress that he played with or something. I can't remember what she played. But Gina Davis, let's see who she is. Edward I, Henry III, bunch of Magna Carta signers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the 7 kings. Okay, and what came after Tootsie? Oh, remember Bosom Buddies? Bosom Buddies was about 2 guys who pretended to be dressed up as women, pretended to be women, even though they weren't cross-dressers. They did it so they can get into this really great apartment building that was for rich people, but they got it for real cheap if they were women. So they dressed up like women, and it was all funny now. It started out introducing it as they're crazy. Then it came to, it's just funny. It's just funny, no big deal. Let's see what Tom Hanks, what he's about. A couple of Magna Carta signers. 1, 2, 3, 4 of the 7 kings. Then what came, right? Oh, that was right. Mrs. Doubtfire. Remember, he pretended to be a woman so he can get in and be a nanny to these children or something. It doesn't say he's whatever, but look who he's related to. If I went to other sites, this guy's definitely a royal, okay? Robin Williams. Come on, man. He's got governor, president, signer of the Declaration of Independence. General Lee is a big royal. Another president, a governor, admiral, governor. And Mary Chapman, Carpenter, she's and Edward Norton. They're both. This whole list is related to all these royal people. This guy has got to be royal, but he brought us in Doubtfire so that we could think that it's all just funny. It's okay. It's no big, nothing to see here. Nothing to see here.